While it's well known that housing prices around the country have recovered astonishingly well in the past 12 months, realestate.com.au has noticed a trend. Homes that have 4 bedrooms or more have performed especially well.
We've seen a trend over the past 25 years at least for larger dwellings in Australia, so the average size of dwellings has increased. But the coronavirus pandemic has definitely accelerated that trend, and that's showing up in prices.
Large-sized family homes, it seems, are having their moment in the sun.
The front part of the home was built around the 1900s. It's a Federation-style type of home. Our vendors have since improved the home in 2002, with extensive renovation towards the rear, and there's a basement floor for parking as well. We've got 5 bedrooms of accommodation, 4 modern bathrooms and 5 car spots in the basement floor as well. We've got a championship-sized tennis court and also indoor swimming pool.
According to REA, owners of larger homes have been the real winners of the post-COVID property price swing. Premiums for multiple bedroom properties have increased across the board since around March last year. But in the last few months, there's been a steep jump in premiums for the biggest of houses, 4 bedrooms plus, up by almost 12%.
They're moving from that 700 square metre and they wish to upgrade to 1,000 to 2,000 square metres. And a common addition that they wish to have now is the home office setup. Not one, but a lot of these more modern homes, we're going to have a home office upstairs and downstairs as well to cater for different family members.
It's not just the regions doing well. Capital cities are also seeing a steep increase in demand for large houses. Homes with 4 or more bedrooms in Sydney and Melbourne will set you back multiple millions of dollars. So where is the demand coming from?
Part of that's a story about middle to higher income earners weren't as affected by the COVID crisis, so they were less likely to lose their jobs and less likely to lose income. And combining that with not being able to go on overseas holidays, eating out less throughout the year meant they had extra savings. And the reduced interest rates meant that their borrowing power increased a lot.
We're still getting a little bit of foreign buyer interest at the moment, especially for these larger lots. What we're finding is with the foreign buyers, a lot of the families are established here in Australia while still having businesses overseas. So there is still flow between families living in China but also coming back to Australia.
Prestige property is also performing incredibly well. So Michael, tell me a bit about the property.
Yes, Steph, this home is a very large home. It's in one of the best streets in Bellevue Hill. It has 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 4-car garage, and it's got those magical views of the city skyline and the harbour bridge.
Premiums on prestige properties have soared since the start of the pandemic, with cashed up expats willing to pay top dollar for their own slice of paradise.
Yeah, I've never had such a run as I've had in the last, since the start of last year. So from the start of 2020, I have personally sold more than $750 million worth of real estate. And we had 3 months where we virtually didn't sell anything from March to June last year because of the lockdown. But then if you look at the average, it's been huge. It's been unparalleled timing.
Foreign investment in Australian property seems to be surging, despite regulatory changes designed to make it tougher for overseas buyers.
As you saw today, we had our midweek inspection. Foreign buyers have turbocharged now with the pandemic because Sydney's, or probably the whole of Australia, is seen as a safe haven and a beautiful place. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of FaceTime with people that are overseas, and there's a tremendous interest from overseas people living in Australia. We've got people coming in from Germany, England, Hong Kong, Singapore, New York, London. It's been amazing.
Whether you're from Australia or abroad, the thought of lockdown in luxury doesn't sound too shabby, but it doesn't come cheap.
We've got a guide price of 12 million or more, and there seems to be very strong interest.